To enter the mayhem. Johnny. Testament. Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1. Let's rock!
Slap! そろそろ一息入れよう。あなたも一杯いかがかな。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
家族ってのはいいもんだ。お前さんも今ならそう思えるだろう。
Johnny wins. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
己の力量をわきまえろよ。
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, Duel 1. Let's rock.
わしにすだ。それが俺の名だ。家族ってのはいいもんだ。お前さんも今ならそう思えるだろう。
Johnny wins. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Test wins. enter the mayhem. Leo Whitefang. Leo Whitefang. Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1. Let's rock! Leo White. Duel 1. Let's rock! Who dares to enter the mayhem? Leo Whitefang. Duel 1. Let's rock! Duel 2. Let's rock! Duel 1. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock!
貴様の敗因は
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Leo Whitefat, Melia Rage. Mankind knew that they could. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Who dares to enter Melia Rage? Sing. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
手加減してほしいなら先に行ってくれよ。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ドライバー。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah! やすみなさい。
Who dares Melia Rage? Axel Low. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock! Slap!
おやすみなさい。
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Faust. Melia Rage. Duel 1.
All right, sorry. Redeemer here. Hold on, actually. There we go, that's better. All right, looks like Pip Gaming's down around right now. Getting the mixed. And Hake should have that first game.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. Pip Gaming doing his strategy of just like throwing the item, just sending it. Keeps just not caring. Is in the corner now though. Doesn't block, gets bursts out though. Pip dropping that combo. Gets the round though. Pip getting the item super, going for the game plan. Hake gets caught by the bomb though. Is on a sliver as Millia. That's a tough situation to be in. Pip does press though. Just mashing 2D out of pressure. All right.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. Gets the mix, gets the Afro set. Drops the combo, but it's okay. Hake will burst out, doesn't want to deal with the pressure. Pip Gaming will just like try to stabilize. Gets the combo, gets the kill.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Gets the setup. I noticed something. This is loser semifinal. Pip Gaming up 2-0 right now.
Duel 1.
Sorry, 2-1. My bad, people. Pip getting the Megaton to save him from the dropped combo. Oh, full charge dust. All right. All right. Pip starting to feel himself a little bit with that. Pip does just do run up command grab, gets the pressures, sets Afro. Oh my gosh. All right. The two players laughing a little bit, joking, realizing what's going on. Toasted and Pip. Yep, doing that. All right, we're getting Toasted Toad up against Pip Gaming for this loser's final match. Oh. All right. I mean, yeah, I want to play more games too. Me too, though. I am very tired.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
I've not seen you pop off like that.
Johnny.
All right, seeing the fist bump going. Players getting right into this match.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, I guess they are doing butt check. My bad, my bad, my bad. I saw the fist bump, so I assumed. First mistake. I was assuming the button check. Dude, it was a button check. Yeah. I originally thought it wasn't a button check, and then I saw Pip run up burst, and I was like, yeah. Second place, first place. Got you.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1.
All right. Pip does instant air dash. JH gets command grab, sets it up. Just starts sitting there. All right. Whoops, whoops, whoops. All right. All right, gets the command grab. Starts the pressure up again. Gets the overhead this time. Drops the combo, weirdly enough. That's an odd one. Toasted trying to press out of there, but Pip Gaming with the dive kick on point. And Segna does beat 2P on the round start. Gets the wall break. That's quite a bit of chunk damage. Does go back to neutral though, so not too bad. And hold up. I got the names wrong real quick. My bad, y'all. There we go. That's the right. Toasted on Johnny. Pip on his Faust. Gets hard knockdown, gets pressure, starts. Pip does back down from round start, getting caught on the recovery frames of it. Toasted is just starting to press and not like want to deal with all the bullshit. I get it. Is getting pressured right now. Pip does get the PRC into the command grab. Oh no, what an unfortunate whiff. Pip definitely had that like combo there. Getting caught with all that risk and getting toes to toe, getting the game up.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start dive kick again from Pip. Does get the command grab. Costa has just been pressing out of pressure, like some of these weird gaps. The hammer coming in, anti-airing him. Toasted having a little chuckle about it, be like, all right, I see. Meteor coming in clutch, saving Pip from getting into a very messed up neutral situation. The dash under working out really well for Toasted right there. Gets a hard knockdown, gets the super big pressure, and honestly, I think Pip has to guess for game after this. Not guess for game, but guess for round at least. Does set up the pressure right now. Super is catching. I'm surprised that Toasted pressed that there, especially when Pip was just run up bar slashing, but all right. Gets the responsive round. Decides to actually go with the hard knockdown instead of the item control. And I need to yap more. Yapatron. Does catch the backdash. Does get thrown there for his trouble though, and Pip Gaming gets a game on the board. All right. Toasted is pressing on the 2D there. Pip getting the pressure. Pip is just kind of like doing a bunch of weird like movement shit right now. Toasted getting the pressure, just keeps racking it up. Nothing too scary. Toasted pressing on the Afro set. Toasted getting toes clipped by the dive kick there, unfortunately. But Toasted has been doing really well about like positioning and stuff like that. The main thing is just getting caught by like random moves or pressing on certain pressure. Toasted's been very good at dashing underneath Love as well. Pip is sending the items, continues going, not really letting it happen. Oh, what a weird cross-up. And that actually will hurt quite a bit, unfortunately. Has to guess for game here. Yeah, has to take 50-50s, unfortunately. Toasted does get that round. Round start far slash. No, a lot of like scrambly situations going on right now. Toasted is just starting to run in though, not really too afraid about anything going on. Pip Gaming seeming to get a little more antsy, trying to like get something started here. Pip does get the air dash into command grab, sets Afro on fire, gets the combo. Will Toasted just decides to throw items. Bolt really is coming in clutch there for Pip. Pip catching these backdashes constantly. Good 6P from Toasted though. Pip reeling back in his seat, a little frustrated. Can't tilt out though. All right, getting into this game 4 here. Throws a bomb, nothing too scary. Does get the hard knockdown. Not going to be a guess for game situation right now, but definitely will be positive bonus. Definitely will be a scary scenario for Pip. And now Toasted is on set point. Looking like Pip is definitely still getting more antsy. The frustration definitely got to his head. The like fun, jolly, good time is just not there anymore. He's tried to round start air dash many times now. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate, but all right. Well, here we go, right into grand finals. Bolt. will be on the winner's side here to start off this grand finals.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
So apparently, Cobalt did 3-0 Toasted in winners finals. I am excited to see how Toasted is adapting to all this. But yeah.
Johnny Testament.
All right, and I believe we're just getting into it. It might be a button check though.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
It is a button check. I am just... Maybe it's not? Oh, it's definitely a button check. All right. Well, maybe it's a button check. What? I guess they are playing. My bad, y'all. Things look a little scuffed. I don't know much about this matchup, so I definitely am like underexperienced in what the fuck Testament is supposed to do.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right. Well, Toasted is responding back in kind with that round. Gets the throw, gets the pressure set up. Gets plus frames, gets the pressure. And now you're set up for your win condition. An interesting hero burst from Cobalt. Thinking that she can possibly bring it back, but Toasted does respond back. Gets the counter hurt starter with a bunch of damage. Very bad situation to be in. Toasted does meet with the air-to-air, and game one going to Toasted, finally getting a game on the board. Cobalt taking a little bit to like think, text people back, do stuff like that. All right, and we're getting back in the game too. So, Toasted does, while Assault in, gets the pressure going. Cobalt will burst out, make sure that nothing's happening, but it's right back into the corner. Unfortunately, you're just kind of stuck here constantly. Tries to get the plus frames from the crouching heavy, but Toasted not biting on the plus frame.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Gets 6P on that weird stuff situation there. Cobalt is teleporting in, not really trying to overcommit. Does get the tap dust combo there though. Gets the pressure situation about to happen. Super hard knockdown, Stain. All right.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Nice backdash to get out of that, punishing everything with. That's such an unfortunate catch on that backdash there, but Cobalt not letting it get to them too much. Starting to, ooh. And you're just keep getting looped into the plus frames. Not plus frames, the wall breaks and cosmic bonus. Getting the pressure. Gets caught backdashing, unfortunately. But Toasted Toad is now 2-0 in this grand finals. Cobalt taking a second to go back to character select, recollect themselves. There's a lot going on, like what should I be doing better, like maybe punishing the backdashes more, maybe not layering my zoning as much, but here we are going right back into game 3.
Let's rock.
Gets the knockdown, gets the pressure. Gets the combo off the sustained state throw. All right. Goes into the super, gets the pressure going. The side steal for the super Toasted, deciding to die with their burst.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ooh, Cobalt automatically like layering pressure where it's not necessarily getting hit confirmed, unfortunately. And oh, what a super from Cobalt though. Yeah, and that's like took a second into the room, but now very taking a very commanding game 3 after going back to character select for a second.
Let's rock.
Tries to low arbiter, Toasted blocking it. Well, Assault gets hard knockdown, gets the counter hit. The pop will wall break, so Toasted will have a full bar on the round start. Just round start super, fair enough. Yeah, and Toasted does respond back with a dominating game. Toasted does get the wild assault into that, and oh, what a shimmy from Toasted. Getting a super big counter hits combo there, gets the super. Cobalt did super out, and that is such an unfortunate situation there. Cobalt will go into the super, gets the hard knockdown. And Toasted doing those backdash I've been trying to talk about. It was like, Toasted has been backdashing quite a lot on pressure. But Toasted can't keep taking this like those little chip damage moments. Like, Toasted's very low. But unfortunately gets caught. And now Cobalt is up. Is not up, but is 2-2. Toasted taking it. Should go back to character select to see what's going on. Both the players look tired. Energy's starting to drain a little bit, but they're going in. No character select breather, just let it rock. Toasted has been doing those wild assaults often in pressure. Cobalt recognizing the situation and throwing. Get the Stain State throw. Goes for the super to get Stain and hard knockdown. Goes into the super. I think Cobalt was a little afraid that Toasted would have burst. Now, Johnny didn't quite die there, but in a very bad situation. And now Cobalt, from what looked to be a 3-0 in this first part of this grand finals, might be bringing this out to a 3-2, is on tournament point. Now, there's some scramble situation going on, and now Toasted has to get in and try to do something. We'll just wild low salt in. That's what I've been talking about. Now, Toasted is on reset point right now, but Cobalt is on tournament point and has just got that hit. Plus, keeps plus frame, smashing out of that close heavy. Does nullify the projectile, gets the combo, bunch of damage, hard knockdown. Yeah, and now Cobalt is in a pressure scenario, and this might be reset point. All right, we are on reset. All right. Cobalt probably very frustrated about that. Needed that kind of win because the momentum is definitely starting to drain from everybody in this venue right now. Is very tired. But Cobalt will just go right into it. Cobalt gets the 2K on the dash up. Cobalt getting these straight hits, but not doing any real conversion with them. Toasted seems to have messed up the safe jump, and so there's a lot of weird stuff going on in this game right now. Cobalt will get the first round of this set, though. this Grand Finals reset. Toasted is starting to respond back in much kind, though. Oh, goodness. See that yawn? We're all tired. We all want to go home. But it's not over yet. All right. And it is Cobalt will get that hit, will get that combo, and will get that game. Game 1 going to Cobalt.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. Cobalt going into the match, starting to get this pressure. Toasted has started to represent that mash on that scenario. It's not true. It's not anything real. Cobalt will burst out of there. Toasted will try to do the super here. I think it'll kill? Yeah, it will kill. Toasted getting around on that board. Alright, gets the wall break, bunch of damage. And that's what I was talking about. Toasted is starting to respond back, does RC, and Toasted gets a game on the board pretty convincingly. Like, they're just trading back games, like, over and over. You know, Cobalt is taking a second to breathe, going back to character select.
You dares test them. Johnny.
Cobalt changes the color to the denim outfit.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, Cobalt has been using those 2Ks to get below Mistfinder there. Toasted really messing up on that throw there, and gets hard knockdown and stain stake off of it. All right, Toasted will do it again. All right. Just trying to feel each other out, playing neutral, not go too overcommit, but Toasted will get that counter hit and will now knock Cobalt. Cobalt has been starting to super there quite a little, like often on the jump, on reaction to that jump. Toasted just dashing in on the Arbiter sign, not really want to deal with it. Cobalt is really, really recognizing these like defensive, these offensive options that Toasted's wanting to do. Main thing that's happening is like Cobalt's just losing some neutral interactions, but that happens, especially against Johnny. That happens. Ooh, good super from Toasted. Gets the projectile. Did try to bait the burst just a little bit, just to see. But Cobalt will not bite on that. Knows better. Doesn't want to deal with a round of possibly no burst. I guess especially against Johnny. Does Arbiter sign. Cobalt will run up and just try to run pressure right now. Toasted going full wall to wall with that combo and half life. Now messes up the pressure sequence there, and that actually might cost Toasted the game. Not right now, but it's getting very close to that type of scenario, and that'll do it. Cobalt is now up 2-1 in this Grand Finals reset. Toasted going very back quick into it, not really thinking about it, knows what they're doing wrong. Toasted is just running the pressure right now. Cobalt doing these very big, risky moves, understanding that Toasted will not press. Toasted has not pressed. Very, very big close heavy, and that should take the round. And now Cobalt, on what looked like a very losing position, might be winning this set. Is on set point right now, and tournament point. Toasted finally bursting out, recognizing they can't hold that. Gets caught by the 2L, gets thrown. This doesn't quite kill, but very close. All right. Toasted is trying to respond. Gets the hard knockdown. Now, Cobalt has been doing this wake up super into PRC if it's blocked. Doesn't super. Toasted getting caught by the 2L, and Cobalt takes it 3-1. And Cobalt popping off a little bit. Hasn't won a local ever. Very happy with their win. All right, and I'm not sure what we're doing right now. We might be swapping over. Let me double check real quick. Well, for now, we are going to a break.